Hey, my name is Brian Smith. I'm originally from Glens Falls, New York, and I came out to Western State College in the fall of 1994 because of the outdoor programs that Western State had to offer. I'm a big skier, runner, biker, pretty much everything outdoors is what I'm into. So yeah, I love the area, and I love being involved with everything here in the area.
Cool. And what do you do now?
Right now, I'm a professional triathlete and mountain biker. I race on the Xterra circuit, and I also race on the Mountain State Cup circuit as well, and a few of the National Series races. And I also work for 6 Points Evaluation and Training. It's an organization that supports adults with developmental disabilities, and I've been doing that for nearly 10 years now.
All right. What is your favorite place to go? Where is your favorite place to go in Gunnison?
My favorite place to go in Gunnison, I would definitely have to say, is Hartman's Rocks. It's one of my all-time favorite outdoor areas. You've got biking, you've got running, you've got skiing, you've got snowshoeing, you've got rock climbing out there. I mean, there's really it's endless opportunity for sure. I'd say if I died tomorrow, I'd love my ashes to be scattered over Hartman's Rocks.
Nice. So you've kind of worked with the HAP Lab a little bit with Scott Drum. Can you kind of explain what you've done in there?
I've attended the HAP Lab to get lactate threshold and VO2 max testing to see where my body conditioning is at. I like to do testing, in the off season to kind of see, what I need to do to improve to get myself ready for my season of racing. And then a lot of times I'd like to test myself in season to see where I've gotten myself in conditioning and where I need to be for peak performances as nationals and world championships come later in the season.
All right. So what did you say you studied?
I was actually a psychology major, clinical counseling psychology major. That's what I got my BA in, and I also got a minor in kinesiology in coaching.
If a student is interested in exercise sports science, why would they want to come to school here at Western?
Well, Western's got a very extensive kinesiology program. It's one of the best programs, I believe, in the area. And the small classes are wonderful. There's a lot of one-on-one teacher-student interaction. The HAP Lab at Western State College is, an amazing testing facility that can offer a lot of opportunities for students to learn how to test athletes and how the body works. And they have many opportunities to test a range of athletes, whether they're runners or cyclists or skiers, and all in all, it's a great program. And then they've expanded the college as well and added to the facility over there, and they've got a lot of opportunities for people that want to take those courses.
All right. So what's next for you? What do you have coming up? Any big races?
Well, yeah, I've actually got quite a few events coming up. I'm going to be leaving for China next Wednesday. I'm going to be doing an adventure race over there called the Wulong Mountain Quest. It's a 4-day stage race there. And I fly back to Salt Lake, and I'll be attending the Xterra National Championships, which will be 2 days after I arrive back in the States. So that's going to be quite a challenge in itself. And then after Nationals, I've got 4 days in Salt Lake to kind of recover, get myself back into training, and then I fly out to Brazil. And I'm doing a duathlon down there in Ouro Preto, and that'll be on the weekend of the 3rd and 4th of October. I return to the States. I believe I'll be back to the States on the 7th of October, and I'll have 3 weeks to recover from those 3 events and get myself prepared for the World Championships in Maui. And I'm hoping to peak for that particular event, where I was 3rd 2 years ago at the World Championships. So, hoping I'll have an opportunity to possibly take that one. That's probably one of the biggest richest Xterra events, obviously, in the whole circuit, and it's an event that I've got a real good opportunity to do well in, given the fact that the bike is a wide open event, and I'll have opportunities to do lots of passing. I'm not a very strong swimmer, and I'm a strong runner as well, and it's a really challenging run course at the end. So I was able to hold a 3rd position after the bike to the finish, and hopefully this year I can improve on that.
Nice, man. So, are you going to be spending any time with Scott or in the HAP Lab at all?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, prior to Maui, I'd be interested to see where my lactate threshold and VO2 max levels are prior to Worlds. And then I think post-Worlds, I'd be interested to see when my body is peaked at its full peak, to see where those levels are, if they have actually changed throughout the season. It's been a little while now since I've had myself tested, but I'm kind of curious to see what my numbers are at, and yeah, we'll be able to find out that shortly. It's great to have the opportunity to be able to go in there. A lot of the students, do testing for part of their classes, and they use me as a guinea pig, and it works out well for me. So it makes it cheap testing, and for them, they get to see a pro athlete, get on the bike or on the treadmill and test themselves. So it's a wonderful opportunity for both students and myself.